Okay, so today I'm trying to install a Hyundai Palisade running board. As you see, I ordered one and then I uninstall this original part so I can install the other part. Here we go. So what you do, you take that bolt out and then you take that bolt out and maybe that one. So 1, 2 possibly. This is definitely, but I took this one off just to make sure. And then I start taking this part out. It's very tight, so I use my fingers a little bit and tools, just like this one, but mostly fingers, and you take this part off. It's very scary part. You believe you're gonna damage the car, but you have to take it apart. There's no other choice. Okay, so the next thing you do, you see this yellow fasteners, you squeeze it like that, right? Squeeze it, push it in, you see that? And then here, pull it forward and release it. Again, pull it forward and release. You see? Forward, release. Forward, release. Forward, release. And you go all the way to the end. This rubber band, you need it. Okay, so this is the other tricky part. Not that one, leave that blank because you have this already on the running board. However, the cross nuts, you see those? You have to install them. So this one is not installed. Let's see if I can show you. I am alone, so see if I can do it with one hand. So you push it this way, you put it there, right? Right? And then, here we go. Push it a little bit in, and done. Got it? So, here we go. So take this off, right? Take this off. Here. Okay, keep this one. Keep this one. Right there. And then this one goes right over there. You see that? Okay. A little bit tricky again, this one. Let me do it, one hand. Okay, push it in. It has a rubber band, so it's gonna hopefully hold it. Yeah, you see, right there. So you gotta finish all those 1, 2, 3. Not this one. This one has that at the end. Okay, those gonna be bolted at the bottom, and those gonna be bolted over here. Okay, let me do a little bit more, then I will show you the rest. So let me pause this video and okay, now you need to install the rubber band that you took off from the original part back on the new running board. So there are some, see those attachments? Yeah, so you have to go through those and push those fasteners in, okay, all the way to the end. So I did already that part. I'm gonna finish it all the way to the end. Okay, so let me just tell you what a small mistake I did. First thing, this goes behind this cover. Then I installed one bolt here and two bolts on the front just to make sure this stays here. One thing that I didn't know, why should I do it? I took off 3 caps, like circle caps like that from the bottom. Not the last one, not the last one, not the first one at the front, but just in the middle, 3. I removed it, and then I said, why am I doing this? And I just put it back. Instructions said take it off, but I put it back. I said, no, why should I leave these holes empty? So let's put those caps back. And then when I went underneath, let me show you. Yeah. Maybe, gosh, let's see. Okay, I can show you here, but under this cap, under this running board, there are 3 holes. Exact the same size holes that I removed the cap. So you remove those caps in order to put on this one. Got it? So don't forget that. Now since I put those caps back, I had to remove the running board again, put it down, take the caps off, put the running board back, and then keep those caps for the new running board. Okay, so don't make that mistake. So let's keep going. I'm going to uninstall these 3 bolts so I can take these running boards off, take those caps off from the car, and then put it back on the running board. So, okay, do you see those caps? I took it off right there. So 3 of them, 3 middle one, not the front, not the back, but 3 the middle one. Okay, so since I'm alone, what I'm doing is this. I put 1 bolt here and 2nd bolt here. So those 2 will hold the running board momentarily. So I can tighten these bolts, and the bolt from the bottom, those are these bolts from the bottom. They go in, okay? And it looks like this, okay? Looks like this. But this one, you see that? This goes first, and then you tighten it there from the bottom. So this is for the bottom, and those are the cross bolts that we do from the top, okay? Okay, there is one more mistake I did. Let me tell you what. So I took this board off for the 3rd time. This is the reason. Look at that. You see that? That one is not a bolt. Okay? That one is not a bolt. And means this doesn't need a cross bolt, because that's not a bolt. That is a bolt. That is a bolt. This one is not. I need to remove that. So I'm going to remove that T and then put this board back again for the 3rd time. But that's a good thing, because you are learning, right? As I am learning. Okay. So get back to you. Okay, so the update is I push that fastener in, I start tightening those bolts, and then still I'm doing it, I'm not finished. From the bottom, you see that? Those are bolts that you need to fasten from the bottom. See that? Right there. It's very easy. You just simply push it in. Here. Yeah. You just slide it in. Slide it in. These three parts, they stay outside. You just slide this in and tighten it. Since this is so long, it's gonna hang in somewhere, and then you can just tighten that bolt. Okay, and this is the last one that I need to plug under the new running board. So I took it off from the car, now I'm installing under the running board. Possibly here. Let's see. I don't know if you see it or not, but anyway. So, almost done on this part. I tightened all those bolts at the top. Looks very nice. Okay, here we go. Very good. Okay, so it's done. There we go. You tighten that bolt right there. Everything looks nice. So bottom line, those are bolts that you need to tighten, and they are similar bolts from the bottom. And here we go. Okay, very nice. This is the rubber that I used on this new product. This is the other side that is nothing installed yet. See the difference? Nothing there. Right? On Hyundai Palisade 2020. And this is the east side. Very nice looking. Oh my goodness. Here. Nothing there. And look at this part. So what we're gonna do now on the other part, other side, we have to take this part off. That means we have to take the bolt from the other side, and let me show you the bolt right there. See that? That bolt. Take that off. The second one is not necessary, just one is enough. So take that off, and take from the rear tire, take that bolt off. Here, see that? Take that bolt off, and then you have to remove this. It's all fasteners, so you just remove it, don't worry about anything. Then remove the rubber, and remove the rubber. You have to be very careful because you need to reuse that rubber, so be very nice with that rubber removal. Okay. Okay, so I tightened, I loosened that bolt. This is the scary part. This is how you need to take this off. See? This is where you need to be a little bit, but don't, be careful, don't damage the paint. So don't use the tools like that, okay? So just be careful on this. So you see how I'm working on? So there you go. I got that. Got that out, you see? So you have to go through this one more. See? So mostly fingers is better than using tools because you're gonna damage that paint. Okay? So just be nice, easy, and use a little bit of your muscles, not muscles, but just your finger muscles, I mean, and go through this. Okay?